keep this going? There we go. I'm like, I know you can break the fucking jungle gym. Now, what do we make with this? I legitimately don't know. Could be a ladder. Oh, wait. Could be a ladder. Yeah, it's probably a ladder. I'm actually starting to think that's what it is, yeah. What the... Oh, no, 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 I know what it is. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Tony. Hold on. Well, the place is going to be destroyed anyway, so we might as well just help break it. What's it called? Doctor Strange will be Infinity War, so, like, there's that. And I am excited for the second one. Because I'm curious what they're going to do with it after the first one ended. With, what's his name? Oh, okay, that works. Yeah. Doctor Strange, I mean, there is Doctor Strange in this game. Like, there's a DLC that includes him, which I think is cool. After we get through all, like, the main stories, we're gonna see what that is. What the fuck is with the dryer? It's haunted! It's possessed! Nope, it's nope. Okay, you done? That was one possessed dryer. Hello. Zoop. Okay, how the fuck am I supposed to get over there? I admit I didn't like Doctor Strange that much growing up. But that's mostly because just he wasn't my kind of thing. My favorite heroes were always Spider-Man, Iron Man, you know, the nerdy ones. Doctor Strange for me he wasn't bad, but he just wasn't like my hero. Where the fuck do we go? What the hell? Do we just jump down? I don't think we have to go down that way. I don't know where we're supposed to go. To be fair, though, I'm also still kind of, like, torn on if I actually like the actor for Doctor Strange, because, like, I think there could have been a lot better choices. That's just me, though. And I know a lot of people are like, you know, well, it wasn't that bad, and I'm like, it kind of could have been better. Like, we shouldn't have whitewashed all the characters we did. Okay, Hawkeye, you need to stay up here. Okay, come on. Like, there's gotta be something we're missing. See, like, that's the problem. I'm not saying that Ben's bad. I'm just saying, like, we didn't need another white hero. It could have been a person of color. There were plenty of actors of color that would have been better.
See? I knew these hint beacons would come in handy.
yeah, I can't get through that because we don't have them. We just have Scarlet Witch and Hawkeye. They're neither of them are designed for that situation. And the other thing was, and like I said, this is just like me, I'm kind of sick of, what's it called, the movies being like, oh, you know, like with the Ancient One. I love Tilda Swinton, I really do. She's one of my favorite actresses. Oh, that's what it was. Oh, fuck, stupid game. She's one of my favorite actresses. She really is. But Marvel caved to China by saying we won't cast a Tibetan person because then it wouldn't air in China. Like, they should have cast a Tibetan person to play the Ancient One who was a Tibetan monk. They should have pretty much said fuck China and just dealt with it because we would, like, people in Tibet would have liked it. It would have been nice for them to see the representation. Like, it would have did the exact same effect that Black Panther had for Tibet. And I know people can be like, oh, you know, Tibet's not that big a country compared to, like, black community. It doesn't matter. It would have said a lot more if they did that. It's just one of those things, like, in hindsight, Marvel's probably like, we probably should have done it. But they didn't. And I'm not saying Tilda Swinton was a bad choice. She was a really good actress. I liked her part. I like how they changed it from Tibetan monk to a Celtic monk. Still, I just, yeah, you know. I'm just of the mind that we when we play it safe like that, we kind of just, we shoot ourselves in the foot for progress. And with Marvel being who Marvel is, progress shouldn't be that hard. Like, Marvel's got the Disney money. They can do whatever the fuck they want. Oh, fuck, there's a lot of them. Well, not so much they need love, they need representation. Like, not even on, like... Yeah, exactly. Like, with how... Just look at how Black Panther did. Everyone can say, oh, you know, it wasn't because of it being for black... but representation does matter. Hell, look at Wonder Woman. Look how well that one did compared to all the other DC movies. It was outstanding. Whereas Justice League and Superman and everything else just kind of was like, blah. No one cares, because fuck 'em, we don't care. We're kind of sick of Batman and Superman. I'm not saying that we don't like them, we're bored of them.
Alright, we're all clear here. We are not clear. Alright, coming to you.
Oh, I love this part. Oh, they're not gonna show it.
Heading up to the bridge.
Cap, you got incoming. Incoming already came in. Thor, why were you napping?
But no, like, for Doctor Strange, I personally would have liked Pedro Pascal.
Captain Rogers, we have civilians on the
I loved Black Panther. Like, there was nothing about it I would have changed in terms of, like, writing and directing. In my personal opinion, probably one of the best Marvel movies so far. Like, even from just like a movie standpoint wise, I had very little complaints. The few I had were like just personal, like I would have done this differently kind of thing, and for the most part, that's rarely something I expect to be, you know. If I don't complain about a movie to some degree, then that means I didn't watch it. That's just because I'm, you know, when I see movies, I see them as both the fan and the writer, so I'm going to be like, oh, they could have wrote this line differently, or just, you know. You thought it felt under budget? I felt it was perfect budgeted. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I did not get the feeling it was under budgeted. And I'm not gonna, like, you know, start asking how, because it might be a spoilery related things that you might be thinking. And of course, in this place we don't discuss spoilers, because I don't want to ruin it for anyone. Especially Black Panther, like, fuck. Personally, I think everyone should see it. Hey, look, Hulk's in the background. I didn't notice that until just now. But no, like, me, my friend Steph, and our friends Keo and Eden saw it, like the 20th. Like I said, I came out of it. Why isn't it not breaking? Okay, weird. Whatever. I think the only complaints we had when we came out of it were, yeah, it's not for, like, not everyone's gonna be like, oh, it's perfect, and that's perfectly fine. That's allowed. If everyone did, then it'd be like, okay, something's up. But, like Wonder Woman, part of me thinks that, like, what is it, when Wonder Woman came out, I think a lot of people were looking for things to find fault in instead of just enjoying it. Because, oh, it's the first woman superhero movie by herself kind of thing. Whereas with Black Panther, I think a lot of people were looking for faults because, you know, it can't be perfect. It's just because it's a black superhero. In doing that, it kind of cheapened it for some people. Because, like, and this is just a suspicion. I'm not standing by it as, like, law. One of my friends saw it and they were like, this part wasn't funny, or this part wasn't, like, well written. I'm like, see, put the same scene in a movie that isn't Black Panther, would you have said the same thing? And they're like, maybe, I don't know. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if it's, we were trying too hard to critique it fairly, and it wound up becoming, you know, overkill, or what. Maybe whenever it comes on DVD, people can watch it again and think differently. Who knows? All I know is that once it comes out on DVD, I'm gonna fucking watch it over and over and over, just like I did with Homecoming and Ragnarok and all the other ones. Like, Ragnarok so far is in the top 5 too. Like, damn, Ragnarok was good. Good work, Thor. You held him off for me. Oh! Sweat cement, I forgot about that. I honestly am kind of nervous to go see Tomb Raider when it comes out in a few weeks, because, again, video game movies usually go horribly. Like, it's very rare that a video game movie does well. But the previous Tomb Raiders were good, in my opinion, so I'm optimistic. Like, I liked Jolia's Tomb Raider. I know a lot of people thought they couldn't take the movie seriously, but I'm also like, guys, it's fucking Tomb Raider. How serious were you planning on taking that? Like, you can only take Tomb Raider so seriously. At least that's what I think. Maybe other people take it more seriously for other reasons. I don't know. Another movie that was good that I saw was Greatest Showman. I didn't like it originally. Like, when I first saw it with Caitlin, I was like, you know, maybe not. I don't know. It wasn't the best, but the soundtrack grew on me, and I'm enjoying it more now than I did then. hard for me to get into Tomb Raider. See, for me, like I said, maybe it's because of my age. I grew up with Tomb Raider, the games, back before, you know, Jolie. So I like the games. When Jolie's version came out, I was like psyched because that was one of my first video game movies. Was it one of my first? Yeah, it was one. Actually, was one of my first because my first video game movie was Mortal Kombat, and God was it bad, but it was a good bad. Like, you know, like it was a funny bad. After that, it was Tomb Raider, and then I got I think Doom. Yeah, Doom with The Rock. And oh god, that was so weird. It was such a weird movie. I'm trying to think what else was there. Didn't like the Assassin's Creed movie. That was just god awful. You know, just like for me, video game movies are I don't expect the best, but I hope for it. So I'm kind of like, please give me a good one with this Tomb Raider movie. For me, Tomb Raider's like an Indiana Jones flick. Treasure hunting, bad guys, you know.
Cap, these people are going nowhere. The Stark finds a way to blow this rock.
I'm not leaving this rock with one civilian on it.
I didn't say we should leave. Where else am I gonna get a view like this?
You like the view, Romanov?
It's about to get better.
It's about to get better.
Show us the helicarrier. Yes. Rocket.
Mothballs with a couple of old friends. She's dusty, but she'll do.
Rocket Pig. I spent way too much time explaining the NMS. That was Assassin's Creed, not Tomb Raider. The Assassin's Creed movie, I honestly, no, just bad. Like, I watched it and I actually didn't finish it. That's how bad I thought it was.
Altitude is 18,000 and climbing. Lifeboats secure to deploy. Disengage in 3, 2, take them out.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D.?
This is S.H.I.E.L.D.?
This is what S.H.I.E.L.D.'s supposed to be.
This is not so bad.